Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how the distance formula is derived from the Pythagorean theorem. For those of you that don't know, the distance formula is y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared, and all of that square rooted is the same as distance. Now in this case, distance is the hypotenuse, and you're only given the lengths of the two sides. Do you see how this can end up being the Pythagorean theorem? The Pythagorean theorem makes you want to use makes you count the number of units that are here. However, the distance formula makes it a whole lot easier. You just have to take the the first part of the equation is y2 minus y1 squared. So if this side is A and this side is B, B for base, A should be height. So anyway, so if A is this side, then A squared plus B squared should equal C squared, right? Yeah. So for the first bit, y2 minus y1, 6 minus 3 is 3, so the distance between these two is 3. Let's put that down somewhere. Wait for it to load. Wait for it to load. A equals, what was it? 3. B, we don't know yet. And C is what we're trying to figure out. So so now for the second, so since y2 minus y1 equals 3, so then we can replace this part of the equation with 3. Now let's move on to the second part. x2 minus x1. So now x is the horizontal axis and the base is usually horizontal. Therefore, this is going to be b and this is going to be x. This is going to be the x portion of the distance formula. So now x2 minus x1 is 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. So therefore the distance is 6. So b is equal to 6. Now we can come over here and change the x portion to 6. Uh-oh, that's not right. Don't show me the answer. Anyway, so now we know, just as a quick observation, see how these two's x coordinates are the same? That means you don't need to find the difference between those two because it's the same number. But here you need to find the difference, that's why it's y2 minus y1. And then here they share the same y coordinate, therefore you only need to find the difference between the x coordinates. Just a random little observation. So now we have this, right? So what's 6 squared? I think it's 36. And what's 3 squared? 9. So 9 plus 36 square rooted is going to get you d. So if 36 plus 9 is 45, we need to find the square root of 45. Let's use 45. Wait for it to load once again. Okay. Never mind. So we have the answer here. 6.708282039325. So since we don't want to be extremely overwhelming for the person who's going to read our answer, we can just round it to the nearest hundredth, so 6.71, because 4 or less, let it rest. I think that's what it is. Oh well. So 5 or more, let it soar. That much I remember. So since 8 is more than 5, we should let it soar. Therefore, this should become 1 right here. So it's 6.71, and that means that C is 6.71. Therefore, if this side is A, this side is B, and this side is C, we just use the distance formula to calculate the distance between these 2 points, which is 6. We use the distance formula's y portion to calculate the length of A, which is the distance between these 2 points. So now you know how the distance formula is derived from the Pythagorean theorem. Have fun whenever you need to use this.